Trey made this beat.
Siobhan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bemp on the Spot. I'm your host, Brittni Lawrence. Thank you so much for joining us. First off, I would like to start off by thanking everyone that has been tuning in and has been rocking with us for T-shirt and Tees Tuesdays, as well as Bemp on the Spot on Thursdays. Thank you guys so much for always supporting us and, always coming out and showing out. That is so important to have that support. So thank you for everyone that had tuned in to Bemp on the Spot last Thursday. You guys know that I was missing in action. I had some family emergencies that was going on. Everyone is doing better now. So thank you to everyone that was saying that they missed me. I miss you guys too. I really wish I could have been here. So thank you again for keeping my family in your prayers, for all of the well wishes. I'm just so grateful that we have such a strong support here at Bemp Corporation. You guys are awesome. To all of our viewers, you guys are amazing. And then just as a reminder, today is our season 2 finale. So this is going to be wrapping up our March Music Month, where we were all marching to the beat of our own drums. Woo! So today we're going to be interviewing Black business owner and producer Trey Gilliam of Trey Made This Beat. We also have another person that we're going to be interviewing. Her name is Siobhan Monique of Ancestral Funk. She's a recording artist and also another Black business owner. We're super happy to have you guys, and we're super excited to do this interview and just share your journey with all of our wonderful viewers. But before we play you a small clip about Trey, I want to make sure that if you aren't already, make sure that you guys are following us on Instagram and Facebook at Bemp Corporation and Bemp on the Spot. And then while you guys are there, make sure that you guys do go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that little bell in the corner to turn on your post notifications so you can know whenever we post anything new, any sales, any giveaways, all that jazz and goodness. So without further ado, we have a short clip that we're going to play for you. All right, you guys. So if you listen to some of those beats, some of them sound familiar. He is the person that makes all the beats for us. He is amazing. Without further ado, let's bring him on the platform. Trey Gilliam, everybody. Let's give him a round of applause.
What's good? Appreciate you for having me on.
Yes, most definitely. Oh, can you guys see him? Do we have visual? Oh, there we go. Okay. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for, scheduling out some time from your busy schedule. I know you're a busy man and you took the time to come onto our platform and talk about your business and your journey. We're so appreciative.
Appreciate y'all. It's all good.
For sure.
Yeah,
So I did get a chance to look over your Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram at Trey Made This Beat. And holy cow, you are doing some big things.
Appreciate you. I'm trying. I'm putting in work, trying to work. It's paying off. So.
For sure. I mean, let's just name some of the artists and some of the celebrities you've worked with, because I saw them things that you was putting out and I was like, wow, he has worked with some great people.
Yeah. Over the past year, I've been able to work with Rod Wave, Lil Durk, Young Boy, Plies, Kevin Gates, Moneybag Yo, a lot of good people. So yeah, it's been pretty good.
That's awesome. And what was your experience like? How did you even get into working with such, great artists and like celebrities? Because I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there, SoundCloud rappers, like, smaller people that are trying to get to your level. And they're like, what's the secret? What's the secret sauce of how to do it?
Well, I just been blessed. I just work on music. I was able to meet some good people, ran across some opportunities. So just building a network, knowing good people and just working hard. So it's just been paying off,
Yeah.
I can't really say but it's a blessing.
Mm-hmm. And then what's like your creative process? Because I don't even know how to put beat. I've tried to like on GarageBand and it is not easy.
Yeah, I mean, just like anything, you got to put in some work to learn it. Like when I first started, I wasn't, it was confusing to me trying to, look at all the buttons and trying to figure all that stuff out. But just over time, I learned. I put in a lot of hours just to watch a lot of videos, and I just get in there and I started bobbing out, I've been getting better and better at it. So as far as my creative process, I just get on my laptop, when I make the beats on, I pull up my program, grab my piano, and I just start making whatever I feel. So that's pretty much my creative process.
Okay. And then can you actually play like an instrument?
Yeah, I play the drums. The drums, and then I play the keys a little bit,
Okay. I always like to ask because, some artists, they'll just pop out and just start playing the piano like they Beethoven. I'm like, wow, so you sing and you can, that's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't that good at the keys, but I can make something work, I play the drums though.
Okay. I mean, that's cool too. Listen, no instrument is easy to play. You think you know what you're doing until you start having to like read notes and be on beat, and then it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. And when did you realize that you wanted to produce beats?
I always wanted to try it. Like I said, playing the drums. I had a couple homeboys who made beats, so they kind of gave me a little insight on what I should do to start doing it. So, they'll slide me some instruments and stuff like that. So I just started playing with it. But in like the past 2-3 years is really when I've been locked in on it, doing it pretty much full time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. And then how did you get started with the drums?
From the jump, my pops got me a drum set when I was young. So yeah, I played the drums, just having a drum set. And then my mom, her side of the family, everybody over there, they sing and we in the church. So just being around music all the time, I just loved it. So yeah, I just thought I wanted to play the drums all the time.
That's cool. I mean, it's nice when you have a humble beginning and a humble background that really lays a good foundation for you. So I know a lot of people kind of start off in church and, singing in the choir or playing with the church. So
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Like that's how it should be. And then you build from there to be something great.
Yep. Started right in the church, right at the house with the drum set. So yeah. Right on.
That's awesome. And then what is it like working with the celebrities? Like they're in the studio with you. Like how do you know like what beats they're gonna like? Because you made some bangers out here.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes it just depends on how the situation comes about. Sometimes I send the music to the artist, or sometimes we in the studio. I study the artist pretty much. If I know I'm gonna be around them, I gotta wait to them. So I kind of already have an idea of what I want to play for them and what vibe they're going for. So I either pull it up, I play it for them now. What I'm saying, try to catch a vibe to it, start writing, and then the whole creative process just kind of goes from there.
Okay. So do you already have the beats made and then you just present it to them? Or do you kind of like know that, okay, this person's looking for something, so let me try and create something based on the sound that they already have?
Right. It's a little bit of both. Sometimes I may send it to them or have it already ready. And sometimes we may get together, like in the studio and start something from scratch and just kind of go from there and try to build it up, see what we can come up with.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is something that you would say to a young artist or, because I have friends and I've met people that are trying to produce music and trying to get in and, catch their big break. But once they hear no, or somebody doesn't like this, then they kind of get discouraged, or they don't know if it's for them. Like what keeps you going? Because I'm sure you probably heard somebody tell you no, or they don't like something. What keeps you going to know, okay, that's cool, but I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing?
Yeah, for sure. I just love music. So, no matter if I started something and everybody was like, nah, that ain't it, maybe you should try this. I mean, I just kept doing it for the love of it, and I'm just gonna keep doing it for the love of it. So I feel like if somebody has a passion, and they feel like they want to do something or they want to make music, you should do it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to come with a big outcome right away. You may find something else. You may find your lane. So just I say if you got a passion for it, just keep doing it. Just do it for the love of it, and just focus on that. And then if stuff come out of it, then it will come out of it if it's meant to. So
I feel you. We have Ann Henderson said, so proud of you, Trey.
What's going on? Appreciate you.
We love the support. Danny White, this young gentleman is a prodigy. I've seen him in action.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Snaps for that. Yeah. Oh, we have Nathaniel. He said, what's your vision for the future?
My vision for the future is just being able to use music, in the long haul, to be able to help everybody around me, and of course, everybody in the community as much as I can. I feel like the music is just a stepping stone and just a way for me to leave my mark, and just change, what I'm saying, other people's lives is my main goal just with the music. So I'm just using it right now just as a make it do what it do,
We have Jalen says, amazing work. Woo! That's right. I've seen the work, so I know that he's speaking the truth.
No, for sure.
For sure. And then if someone wants to book you for you to make a beat for them, where would you like to send them so we can know? Because I'm sure people are going to see this and be like, man, I need to be working with him because his beats are so good.
Yeah. You can go to my Instagram at Trey Gilliam, TREGILLIAM, or you can go to my website, treygilliam.com, and send us over an email, and we can make something work.
For sure. I mean, I'm gonna have to come visit you in the studio, so I'm gonna come with home girl, we gonna be like, we just gonna sit in the corner and be quiet. We're just gonna be like, psst, psst.
All right, say less. Say less. We can make that happen.
For sure. And then what is like your range of how much you charge, just so that people can know off rip and they don't try to come to you and try to lowball you?
We work with budgets. We work with all budgets. So, you know what I'm saying? We make something work. We make something work out, you know.
Okay. And then what kind of things do you like make beats for? Because obviously we know that you make beats for, oh no, where did he go? Oh no, guys, I don't know where he went, but we're gonna keep it moving. You guys make sure to follow him at Trey Gilliam on Instagram. Oh, and you're back.
I don't know what happened. It just booted me out.
It's okay. We're going to roll with the punches. Anything happens. I was telling them to make sure they follow you on Instagram. I love that you work with all different budgets. I was wanting to ask, what are some things that you make beats for? Because obviously you make it for recording artists. You've done it for our show. So what kind of things do you do per se?
Anything music wise, whether it's original songs, you know, stuff with commercials for companies. You know, anything music, you know, we can do it. I can do it pretty much anything you can think of that need a song, that need a beat, anything.
Okay. So then you worked with corporate companies before?
Yeah, I've worked with a few corporate companies. Yeah, we did some of the commercial stuff. We do stuff for TV, you know, film opportunities. So just music across the board, we can work on it.
That's awesome. And then what kind of equipment do you use for that?
I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of keyboards, you know, guitars. I use all types of. I have a lot of instrumentalists. I work with some talented people. So, and then it all runs through my laptop. So that's what we make the beats at.
Y'all heard that? If you take his laptop, you have all the answers.
Yeah, the laptop. Where is that?
Everything is in the laptop.
Everything is in the laptop. Yeah. Right.
Oh, we have Denise said, I love that you encourage people to follow their passion and love for music. What a wonderful perspective. Thank you, Denise. It's true, because it's hard. It's hard being an artist. You know, you're constantly told everybody's doing the same thing. A lot of the times people are just like, oh, you want to, you know, be an artist, or you want to be a producer, you want to be a rapper. Oh, you're not going to make it. You can't do it, you know? And it's not supportive. It's not helpful, but it's nice to see someone that, you know, started from the same place as everybody else, and you're really making a name for yourself. And it's wonderful that you're not just working with one set style. You're kind of doing, okay, I can do this. You have versatility to you. I've literally worked with some people and I asked them, oh, well, can you do this? And they're like, yeah, I don't do that. And I'm like, but you're supposed to, you know, this is what you do.
Yeah, I feel you. You just gotta, music is music. So, you know, if you want to do what you do, you know, do whatever you vibe to. There's no rules to it. You know, you don't gotta be this, you don't gotta be that. So just try to be everywhere with it. Is how I look at it, you know.
For sure. And then what kinds of things like inspire your beats and inspire you to make the music?
Well, that's a good question. A lot of my personal experiences, of course, other people's experiences, other musical influences, you know, just stuff I hear, stuff I see, and just situations in general may inspire me to create something. So it's pretty much all over the board, just life in general.
Okay, yeah. I dig it. And then what's one person that you look up to that just, you know, everyone has their person that they're just like, wow, they're amazing. Like they inspire me to keep going and kind of, you know.
I mean, I'm surrounded by, I look up to so many people, you know, and I'm surrounded by so many talented people. So it's hard for me to put just one person up there. It's of course it's producers that inspire me, but it's just the inspiration is drawn from so many different places. I can't really put it on, you know, somebody may inspire me just as much as like a situation may inspire me. So it's just with me, it's just different things that really I look to for inspiration and that push me to do what I do.
Okay. I like it. And then do you feel that it's difficult creating new beats because there's so many beats out there? Or do you think that I'm an individual, I'm different from everybody, so I'm not really influenced by what someone else has going on?
Yeah, I mean, we're creating. I mean, it comes from within out. So it's like even if it sounds like somebody else's, it's still yours because you created it. You know, so it has to come from you. So I just make music just based on what I feel. So other influences may have an effect on, they may inspire me to do something, but still, I just feel like just creating is just there's really no boundaries on it.
Okay.
If that answers your question, I don't know if I got off topic, but
No, listen, this is the place for you to just tell us all the details. I want all the details, the secret formula to the sauce, the secret ingredient. I mean, we want all the secrets. This is where we're supposed to get the exclusive.
all
So
right.
if you got any exclusive stuff that's on the hush hush, I love to brag and tell. Oh, you didn't know that? Well, he told me on Bemp on the spot. So
Yeah. If you ask me something and I got to give you a secret off of it, I'll go ahead and do it. But I don't have nothing off the top,
okay.
Yeah.
I got you. No problem. I'm going to have to just do a little bit more digging. I mean, where do you see yourself in 5 years, let's say?
I really don't even know. I don't know what I'll be doing because like a couple years ago, I would never saw myself doing music full time. So I guess I'm just going along with my path and just taking advantage of every opportunity, staying prayed up, and I'm just go wherever God want me at in 5 years. That's where I'll be at.
Okay. And then where are you located now?
I'm still located at home base in St. Pete, but I move around. I'm in Atlanta a lot. I'm on the West Coast a lot. So, but I'm still in my home base in St. Pete, Florida.
Okay. And then do you see yourself staying there? Because I know a lot of people, have moved out to like Cali or Atlanta. So do you see yourself staying in St. Pete or do you see yourself moving to another place?
Who knows? Like I said, who really knows? It just depends on my path. I may move out. I know I move around a lot because I already do. Like I'm here, but it's not like I'm always here. So I'm pretty moving around. So who knows? Pretty much. I have no clue.
Oh, okay. And then what's your thought on the industry today?
I feel like the industry is as far as what part of it? That's broad.
As far as the music aspect of it, and I feel like social media is a big factor as well, but music definitely influences social media. Music influences fashion. I mean, there's so much.
Yeah, music is the culture, so like as far as the industry related to music, like the industry, it's different, things evolve, it's different, but it's a lot of open space for people to come out with what they come out with and create their fan base because of things like social media and the ability to get yourself out there. So I feel like if you find a niche, you can infiltrate the industry in a sort nowadays rather than, back in the days, it was kind of way harder to, I feel like, get in and have your stuff heard. But now it's like more of an open door and there's more opportunity and it's a lot of good people, a lot of talented people to work with. So there's ups and downs in it though, with anything, but I feel like it's in a good state right now.
Okay, so what are some highs that you've had in your journey?
Oh man, I'll say one of my highs is get my first gold record with Rod Wave. That meant a lot to me. That was me starting out. And then him being from the city and being my favorite artist. That was big. That was a big win for the city. It's inspiring to me, and I'm sure it inspired a lot of other people too. So that was one of the bigger moments for me.
That's awesome. And then we have Lala Nicole said, what projects are you working on now?
It's a lot, you know. I'm trying to get everywhere they'll let me go. So I'm working on everybody project. I'm trying to work on a lot of different vibes, you know, like more of the R&B type stuff, and try to get in some other lanes. And of course, Rod project is coming up. You know, it dropped in the next week. Roddy Rich, I've been working on that. So uh, good stuff coming on the way for sure.
Man, listen, I love me some Rod Wave and some Roddy Rich. Them beats be going. I be in my room like, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh, ooh,
right on. Yeah,
for
right.
sure. And then we've talked about the highs. So, what was one point that, during this journey where you feel like it was just like, man, this is hard right now? Everybody has that moment where it's just like, once you push through that, that's when you really put in the dedication of, it doesn't matter what happens, I'm going to stick with this.
I wouldn't say I have just one thing or one moment where it was
Mhm.
like that, but you know, it's obstacles every day. You know, as far as creating music, so life doesn't stop. You know, when you're in music, so I feel like just day to day. You know, yeah, it wasn't really like a big low for me. I don't feel like a moment where I was discouraged or anything like that. So
Okay. Okay, I see. That ain't nothing gonna bring him down. He gonna keep. He gonna
yeah,
keep doing what he need to do.
right on.
We love that. And then I saw that you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I do. Trey
So,
made it on my YouTube channel.
yep. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, do all of that so that you can know when he's posting new stuff on his YouTube channel, and y'all can keep up with him as he meets all his goals and milestones, y'all.
Right
Just
on. Appreciate it.
for sure. And then what kind of videos do you like posting on your YouTube channel? Just to give them an idea of what to expect.
You might catch all types of vibes on there. You know, I just post every other day. You know, I got a lot of people on there that just like to freestyle to the beat, send me stuff. So I just keep up with the community that way and just posting beats on YouTube. So it might catch a whole lot of different stuff on there. Just got to tune in.
Okay, y'all. Did y'all pick up on what I heard? Because I heard a little tea, a little something there. He said that sometimes people hop on his beat to do their freestyles and he'll post it. So for, them young rappers out there that's looking for a little bit more exposure, make sure
Yeah.
that you guys are following him on YouTube, hopping on his beat, put your pizzazz on it. And then just maybe, I'm not making any promises, but just maybe he might post you.
Yeah. I'll definitely check it out. If they send me a lot of times, I like most 90% people be involved with the community, my YouTube community. So for sure, if there's anybody out there that want to send me something, I'll definitely tune in and probably repost it or something.
Okay. And we have Jalen said, I have an artist in Philly who wants to link on a project soon. Ooh, is this a business? We having some business stuff going on in the chat right now.
Right on. Tell them to hit me on Instagram or go to my website and send us a message.
For sure. And then we have Katrina says, people sometimes overlook the greatness that comes from this area. Trey, Rod Wave, Angela Bassett, Marie Spates, Will Packer, and many more. We salute you, kings and queens. Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Katrina.
Love
That's
you.
right.
Yeah. I don't
That
know.
is awesome. We love the support that everyone, gives us, especially when people are tuning in to our platform. We love, putting Black businesses and Black entrepreneurs on the forefront. So to have you on our platform and have you sharing your journey, sharing your story with us, giving us the top secret scoop. I mean, we got a little bit of secrets. You're not really giving us too much because
Like
I'm
I said, if you ask me something, you know, I give it to you. You know,
okay.
I
And then
can't where the inspiration from music.
Lala said, where did the inspiration for music begin for you, Trey?
Uh, like I said, I grew up around music. My mom sings. My family always like in the church. You know, they love music. Everybody can either sing or play an instrument, and if they can't, they can keep a note. So I've been inspired by music from the jump. You know, I just always loved it. Like I said, I played the drums and just you know, I just love music. So the inspiration just came from hearing it, just growing up, listening to all different types of vibes and stuff like that. So.
That's what's up. Listen, it's beautiful that you were able to find the passion, grow from it, and turn it into, you know, something so beautiful that can obviously make you money. You know what they say, if you are doing something that you love, you never have to work a day in your life.
True that.
Because then it don't even really feel like work. I mean, obviously it's work, but there's a difference of how you feel doing your own business and doing your own thing that you're passionate about versus going to a 9-to-5 job. Because sometimes, whew, baby, that ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
So before I let you go, I just wanted to make sure that there was nothing else that you wanted to touch on or let us in on, any upcoming stuff that, you know, we should probably know about, anything that's going to drop soon that you want to tell us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, be on the lookout for the new Rod Wave. Like I said, it's dropping next week. I was able to collab with a few other producers that's also from St. Pete, from the city on there. So it's some that's gonna be a great project. So definitely tune into that one and be on the lookout for more wins for the home team.
Okay, y'all. So make sure you guys are following him on Instagram at Trey Gilliam. Make sure that you guys are following him, turning on your post notifications so that next week when he drops that hot heat, y'all will know. Y'all not gonna know if y'all are not following him, number one, and if you don't turn on that post notification. So make sure that you guys do both.
Right.
I just said do. Y'all don't come back. So make sure y'all are doing that and make sure that everybody is ready for when that drop comes. Thank you, Trey, so much for coming on to our platform. We are super excited that we were able to talk to you. I'm going to definitely pop up at the studio one day and be like, oh my gosh, I know him. Let me in.
All right, appreciate y'all. Definitely. Definitely.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Bye, Trey.
Appreciate you.
All right, you guys. So if you guys were watching, we just finished the interview with Trey Gilliam. He came on and was talking about his process as to how he became such an amazing producer. He even went into detail to tell us some of the people that he worked with, which was super amazing. I mean, he even told us that on his YouTube channel, he does do beats, and you know, for those recording rappers, artists that want to hop on his beat, if you do hop on his beat, he might even repost you. All you have to do is just send him a DM. He is open to working with anybody to make beats for various different things. So it's not just for rappers or for, you know, YouTube people that need an intro. He has stuff for everyone. So make sure that you guys do go ahead and follow him on Instagram. We're going to take a short break. And then when we do come back, we're going to have our second interviewee. It is going to be Siobhan Monique of Ancestral Funk. So you guys make sure that you stay tuned. And we are back, guys. So shortly, we're going to be having Siobhan come on, and she's going to be talking about her journey as an artist. We do have some clips that we're going to be playing for you guys, just to give you a bit of background on some of the performances that she has done so that you can hear some of her music. So without further ado, let's play that clip for you.
Did you ever know what it means to be heard? Did you ever feel like her? Tell me, did you sit down on your knees? Now you never come away. But the night comes, do you tears on the rain? And in the morning, do they fall? Tell me, take me up. So happy.
Stop it.
All right, guys. So that was a short clip that we wanted to show you guys just so you can hear how soulful she is. She looked amazing. Y'all, was it just me or was she exuding black girl magic all over there? Because that's how I felt. Like, whoo. But let me stop rambling. I don't want to hold y'all up anymore because I know y'all want to see the real main event and what we came here for. We just did Trey. Now we're going to have Siobhan come on. Without further ado, y'all help me welcome her onto the platform. Siobhan Monique, everybody.
Yes, and the crowd goes wild.
Yes. How are you?
I made it. I
Yes,
made
you
it.
did. Yes, you did.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good.
I'm so excited to interview you. I'm trying not to be a fangirl right now because you are just so beautiful and just amazing. Like,
I get it from my mama.
me too, girl. Me too. Like, even though my fingers is a little crooked and one of my eyes, but that's okay. We're not gonna talk about it.
Right. Not on this episode.
Not on.
Yeah.
Yes, but I wanted to ask you. I went on your Instagram, obviously, to do my stalking, obviously, and wow, you're model. Like, so you model. You are.
I don't consider myself a model, but for promotional purposes, when I have shows and things that are going to be released, I take photos for that. And then I also, post it on my Instagram for content, X, Y, and Z, but I don't consider myself a model. Maybe I should start.
Listen. And I was looking, and this is a me moment, but I've always thought of like, just shaving it all off and just starting over.
It's just hair. It'll grow back. I cut my hair to see the beauty of my face. I was in a and growing up as a dark-skinned woman, Black woman, you're told at a very young age all the things that you are and all the things that you aren't. So then you accept that narrative and you try to move throughout life with the narrative that was given to you at such a young age. And one day I looked at myself in the mirror and I didn't recognize me. So I had a whole Britney Spears moment and I cut all my hair off. And then I was able to see myself. I was able to see my features. I was able to see my face. I was able to say, your skin is beautiful. Your lips are beautiful. Your nose is beautiful. You're beautiful. And I couldn't hide behind, hair or X, Y, and Z. So I was forced to look at myself. And I just never looked back.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it though, because if I shave it off, I don't look like.
Turn to the side. Let me see. You can do it. You can do it.
I'm gonna have to just look just as good. Like, I don't know, man, because you glow. It just works. I mean, I was like, no. And then I love that you do different things. So if you go on social media and you look, you're gonna see a lot of, body and skin.
Right. It's hard not to go in the same route that you see other people doing, because you want to be able to get your message out there. You want to be able to get yourself out there. You want to be able to promote whatever is your talent, your craft. And so the world is telling you, well, this is the way that you do it. You show this, you do that, you do X, Y, and Z. So when you are trying to find yourself and you don't necessarily know who you are or what you are, it's easy to fall into that trap. But like I said in my previous podcast, I'm so thankful for my village, because my village kept instilling in me, no, this is who you are. This is what you're going to. They saw that in me before I was able to see it in myself. So that's why I'm able to have all these different looks, because I've been able to just embrace all these different sides of me. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to shake, my behind or show, my body or X, Y, and Z to be able to further myself. I'm so thankful for my village for instilling that into me, to be able to go against the grain and stand outside of the crowd. It's not easy. It's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
I love that. Staying true to yourself to the very end. That's what it's about.
Yes, absolutely.
And then how did you even get started on your singing journey? I mean, you are an amazing vocalist. You have a wide range. It's strong. I don't sound like that, especially even if I'm singing in the shower and I think
you have to, when you do your hand like this, it's helping you get the notes. So you got that part right. We're gonna work on the singing on it. Yeah, that part is right.
I could, my name is Brittni. I could lip sync so I'm gonna just, and then you just gonna sing, and it's gonna look like I'm just playing.
We're gonna work on that. I got you.
No, but seriously, like, how did you start? Where did you start? I want to hear the journey.
So, girl, do we have enough time? It's not heavy. It's more serious, right? No, but I always tell people that singing chose me. I didn't get an opportunity and a chance to choose it. It chose me. It chose me to be the vessel to go ahead and carry whatever message it is that I need to carry from the ancestors and for the ones who come before me. So I didn't choose it. It was given to me. I had it inside of me before I, came to this earth, before I was in my mother's womb. It already chose me. So we're interchangeable. It's just like it's one and the same.
Okay. So if we looked up your name in the dictionary, it would have music under it with a little microphone.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. And then do you play any instruments?
So I don't play any instrument, but I went to school at the University of South Florida, and I received a degree in classical voice. And upon receiving your degree, there are certain classes and courses that you have to take. And so for me, I had to learn how to play the piano, read music, X, Y, Z. But I don't know how to. I wouldn't say I know how to play instruments, but I do know how to read music enough for me to be able to, get to certain notes and keys and stuff like that.
Okay. So we have an educated queen, ladies and gentlemen, with some soul. I love it. AB Music said, let's go.
That is my music director. His name is Alonzo Bickers. He plays the keys. He's phenomenal. He likes long walks on the beach. He's a part of, he is the music director for his church. He is absolutely amazing. He's on my album. He's helped me make my album. He's supported my dreams every step of the way. I'm so grateful to have a music director who allows me to be myself. He allows me to go ahead and express myself through music. And he's never said to me, no, we can't do this, or no, I don't think you should do that. He always allows me to find a way to do things that I want to do creatively. So I am so grateful for him. So grateful.
We love this.
Yes.
You can't just do it everywhere. Danny White said, there's my star baby, my bonus news.
So Danny White is not only my publicist, but he is the president of a nonprofit organization, which I am the spokesperson for, called Race Without Ism.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And he's a part of my village. And he has been helping me from the moment that he saw me on stage. He has been a part of this entire journey. So if you guys do get a chance, please go to the website, look up www.racewithoutism.com. It'll explain to you exactly what it is, how you can donate, how you can help. But essentially, long story short, it is creating a space where people can have a conversation to talk and have those difficult conversations about racism. And we can go on and on and on about that. But please look up Race Without Ism, Danny White. He's my publicist. He's the president for it. And essentially, it's what could this world? We're all one race. Is what it comes down to. So you take the ism part out of it, and it comes down to what it really is all about. Is the fact that we are all one race, and we need to learn how to be able to coexist with one another. And our differences should bring us together. It shouldn't separate us or put us apart. So www.racewithoutism.com.
He said it like 3 times. So if y'all didn't catch it by then, you gonna need to rewind and and make sure you get it.
Right. There you go.
He said Siobhan is blessed with a gift directly from God. And watch this phoenix rise. Yes.
That's my village. I'm so grateful.
I love that. I mean, we have Ann Henderson says you are beautiful. We love the support that you guys are showing right now. Thank you for all the nice messages. We love to see it.
Right.
Like, you will get yourself a shout out on the show. You say something. We're gonna make sure to acknowledge you.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to ask, where do you pull your inspiration for your music? Because I did see that I can't remember which month it was, but you were like paying homage to a lot of vocalists and artists and stuff. I know I've heard of Billie Holiday before as well, and Spring Fruit, and that's a banger right there.
That song takes me to like another place. We actually, when we recorded the song, we did it in 2 takes. We went to go do it for a third, but my music director was like, it pulls too much out of me, like I can't keep. But to answer your question, so the name of my brand, my record label, my movement is called Ancestral Funk. And the reason why we named it that is because when people come to shows to hear me perform, it's almost as like I'm literally channeling my ancestors. And the songs that I sing during performances range from jazz to R&B to neo soul to country. There aren't any. The genres of music have no division. They kind of just flow in and out between each other. And we called it ancestral funk because I would often get questions asked, like the one you just asked me, and people like, well, what would you call this? Or what type of singer are you? And because I sing so many different genres of music and I don't want to be boxed in and labeled as an R&B or a pop or a classical or this type of singer, we created the term ancestral funk, which is the voices of my ancestors. That's what type of artist are you? I'm an ancestral funk artist. What type of music do you sing? Ancestral funk music. So it's the voices of the ancestors. It's more than just a label. It's the sound. It's the community. It's a movement. So it coincides with each other in that way. So if I could describe myself as any type of singer, it would be an ancestral funk artist, and it all stemmed from my grandfather, Steve Cooper, rest his soul, and my uncle, Buster Cooper. They were both original members of the Duke Ellington Jazz Band. So growing up, I would always hear that old classical sound, whether it was because my grandfather, he also, he played the upright bass. So sometimes he would use his bow, sometimes he would use his fingers. So I got a chance to hear that classical sound. I got a chance to hear jazz. And my Uncle Buster, as soon as he realized I could sing, he literally would put me on the table and be like, okay, sing. I think my first show I was 12 years old and I was downtown singing with a jazz band. It was called The Garden at the time. But I get a lot of my inspiration from the way in which I was raised and hearing that music from my grandfather and hearing those inspirations like, Sarah Vaughan and Billie Holiday and Lena Horne and Peggy Lee from my Uncle Buster. So having that background, it kind of helped and catapulted me to be the artist that I am today, to even be able to say ancestral funk.
Mm-hmm. I like that. That is so cool. I mean, you literally just created a new, you're in your own lane, literally.
And that's what I want artists to be able to understand. You have to stay true to yourself. If you create your own lane, there is no competition. There is no comparison. You have to be able to know exactly who you are so that you can create things that have possibly never been created before. But how can you even get to that if you're trying to look like and be like X, Y, and Z? So it's very important for artists, if you want to really make an impact on this world and have your art last longer than you and your children's children, you have to be able to create your own lane. You have to be able to know exactly who it is you are, what your message is, what it is you stand for. A favorite quote of mine from Nina Simone is, it's an artist's duty. It is your duty as an artist to reflect the times. It's your duty. This gift was given to you to give. Mm-hmm. So we can talk all day about it.
Listen, let me make sure I stay on topic because I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I'm taking mental notes. Okay, as an artist, Nina Simone said.
Right. Just play it back.
Sit there and talk.
It's recorded. You'll just play it back for later.
I'm gonna have to go home and be like, okay, I know I was there, but I need to get my notepad and make sure I'm taking down because these are some gems that you're dropping right now.
It's my village. It all goes back to my village.
And I even saw, we have Derek Cooper. He said, hey, Booby.
That's my Uncle Derry. Hey, Uncle Derry.
You are literally just so sweet. With everybody, you're just like, oh my gosh, I love them. And we have Miss LaShawn Rush. She said, beautiful soul, integrity, songstress, intelligent, fierce, sheer
beauty. You know what? Y'all keep pumping me up. Can we do this every day from the hours of like 4 to 6? Because I'm really loving this. This is good for me. This is. Thank you for this. I'm very honored and humbled to be a part of this. Thank y'all so much for having me. Thank everybody for who's watching and commenting. Like this is beautiful.
This is what we do. ABCP, they said no boundaries to the music experience.
Yes, none at all.
And I even saw, Florida's Elite said, love you, dude, Dad.
Hey, Dad. Look at me, Dad, on the podcast. Oh,
The most beautiful
Dad.
thing I ever created.
You know what? These are brand new eyelashes, so I'm not going to cry today. I'm going to wait because I said I wasn't going to do this. I love you, Dad. Thank you.
And then Mr. Sean Rush said, loving this interview. Thanks for being so transparent, Siobhan.
Absolutely.
We love it. Lori Cooper said, hey, beautiful niece. And Grayson is so excited watching you.
Hey, Grayson. Oh, I bet he's so big now, my Grayson. I love him so much. That's my aunt. And then her grandson, Grayson. Oh,
We love you. I wanted to ask you, I saw that you did do a tribute to Miss Anderson at the Palladium Theater.
yes.
That was so beautiful. Like I saw
I'm literally getting, you can't even see, but I'm getting goosebumps right now just from even thinking about the experience. It was so, let's talk about it.
yes.
The experience for me, I started singing classical music when I was in the 8th grade. And my teacher, Mr. Butts from John Hopkins Middle School, recognized the talent that I had, and he insisted that I train classically. So from then on, I went to the Pinellas County Center for the Arts, and my voice teacher, Don Eubanks, continued to train me in classical music. And at the time, I was trying to get, scholarship money, X, Y, Z. So I was really, 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 really. From there, I got accepted at University of South Florida with a degree in classical voice. And that was just such a memorable experience. I think classical training for any singer is the best type of training that you can get because it ensures that your voice has longevity. So when I was asked by Terry, who is the director of the Carter G. Woodson Museum, for me to do this tribute, I was over the moon about it because I hadn't had a chance to sing classical in years. Years. So, Marian Anderson, the strength and class and just humbleness that she showed even amongst racism and hatred is the type of strength that's the driving force for me today, to be able to even know the things that that she had to go through. She wasn't even accepted to sing at the award ceremony that she was invited to, so she had to sing on the steps. But that didn't stop her from making history, from being monumental. So we reenacted that scene at the Palladium, which is the picture, you probably saw it on my Instagram, of me reenacting that. So the song that she sang was God Bless America. No, My Country 'Tis of Thee. Sorry, My Country 'Tis of Thee. I was so inspired by the story that I decided, okay, we're going to sing this and we're going to mix it with the National Negro Anthem, which is exactly what and when I came up with this idea, my music director, Alonzo, who played behind me, he was just like, okay, so how are we gonna do this? But it was just so important for me to be able to do that because it was an opportunity and a chance for me to almost say to her, you know what, thank you.
Yeah.
Your story, your legacy, your voice, everything you fought for, all the sacrifices you're making are paying off right now because this beautiful Black queen is able to stand on the steps and headline at the Palladium Theater. They had to stop the traffic, so you would see people out. They stopped the traffic. So you're seeing people pouring out into the streets. And it was Veterans Day around that weekend as well. So I was able to, my grandfather, I had his picture right beside me as I'm singing. Because I'm like, you here with me too. Lit a candle in the whole 9 yards. It was such a beautiful experience. And the other singers who were a part of it, that was so inspiring. Their voices, literally getting goosebumps just thinking about it. But the sound of classical music, when sung right, if it does it penetrates your soul.
Yep.
Yeah. So the whole entire experience for me, and I'm sure everybody who was a part of it, it was life changing. You know, because music and sound, it has vibrations. It can heal you. It literally can heal you. That's why, you know, when you hear a song and you're sad, it can lift your spirits. Or it's a therapy. And all of us got therapy that day. Much needed.
Much needed. For sure. I mean, it just sounds beautiful. Just hearing you talk about it, it was just, I was just like, wow. I think we have another clip that we're going to be playing right now just to let them know and give them a little insight. Let's see if we can get that up on the screen.
I really wanna love you, baby, but this little situation is getting too complicated. Your lack of communication creates an altercation that produces separation. People searching find love to catch a high. Keep on climbing broken ladders, breaking hearts to find out what's inside. No need to hide. Well. It was never really in our plans, but we let too many hands tell our story and write our truth. Though you don't really understand, got the paper and the pen, this is the... Southern trees bear strange fruit, light on the leaf and blood at the roots, black bodies swinging in southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the...
Wow.
Right?
Those vocals were
Ancestral.
is my head still on my hair still on my head because it might have
Girl, well, mine's gone. How about that?
We have Leslie Cooper says that song really needs to be on cover.
Yes, Leslie Cooper is my aunt, and she is a part of the village in a very essential way because she is like a musical historian. The amount of music and genres that she knows, she's passed it along to me. So before doing any of my concerts, me and her come up with a set list together.
Oh, wow.
And I'm completely involved in all of the concerts that I do, from the fabric that I choose for my dresses, because I have somebody that designs my clothes, to the lighting, to the seating, to the ticket sales, to the moment that you walk into the door, from the time that you leave. I'm involved in the decision-making process for every single thing. But the most important and essential part of it is the music. And she helps me put together a song list. And if it wasn't, it's so much music that I'm not privy to because I wasn't around at the time. You know, I wasn't born during the time. So sitting in the room with her, and we're going over the set list, and she's explaining to me, you know, not only what the song means, but how it affected people during that time. And so it's like I can almost envision myself there. You know, she me to like it's like a time travel when we come together to put a set list together. So that is my aunt. So grateful for her. She's also a part of it.
She is. Clearly, she's an amazing woman. She says, me, Ma, and Aunt Sarah say love ya.
Hey, Grandma. Hey, Aunt Sarah. I love y'all too. I miss y'all.
They are just so wonderful. Karen Peters says,
Hey, Auntie. This is a family affair. Okay.
the whole gang is here right now. The village is in the house. I repeat, the village is in the house, y'all. Leslie says, I should say Grandma, Aunt Sarah, and I say love you.
She is going to school right now to get her PhD. And she is she teaches at Bowie Sega High School. So when it came time for me to have to write different letters and stuff to apply for college, she was making sure all my grammar and everything was intact. It was the tutelage that got me into USF. If it wasn't for her, I mean, we can go on and on and on.
Oh, Naomi, I love the village.
Hi, Naomi. I don't know. We're going to get to know each other. Naomi Wheeler, I'm going to send you a message. We can get to know each other. Send you a t-shirt. Thank you so much.
I love that. Sometimes people are just like, oh, I don't know that person, or
no.
You are just welcoming to just every and anybody.
Because, I mean, you have to. That's exactly what this world needs. Imagine if all of us had that approach. Everybody. The platonic shift would probably, the plates in the earth would probably start to shift if we all had that same approach. So it's easy to say what someone should be doing, but it's much more of an impact if you're actually the person doing it.
Yep. I'm just sitting down and talking to her, and then you guys are just, there watching.
Right. But we have our own conversation. Yeah, this is the living room chronicles, #1.
And then I wanted to make sure that I touched base on ancestralfunk.com. I know that you do have merchandise.
Yes, so all of my merchandise is on www.ancestralfunk.com. If you would like to know more about who I am, more about Ancestral Funk, more about how you can be a part of the movement, how you can join the village, how you can be a part of the family, please go to www.ancestralfunk.com, buy some merchandise, become a change agent is what we call the village, change agents, because that's what we're doing. We're making some changes, baby, for sure.
Change
is gonna come. The change is not gonna come. The change is here. The change is now. Gonna come. That was my grandmama now. That was change is gonna come. It's here now. It's here now.
This generation is here, and we need to have it.
Yes.
I love it. And then on your website, they can also book you as well. Is that correct?
You can get all of the contact information on how you can go about booking me. Any question, anything that you may have, that you might want to inquire, all of that can be found on the website. Everything can be found on the website. My next show, my music, everything is on the website.
So y'all need to make sure that if you want to support, make sure that you are following her at Ancestral Funk on Instagram, at Siobhan_Monique_ on Instagram. And then if for whatever reason you are not a social media person, you don't know how to work social media, she has a website for you.
I have a website.
www.ancestralfunk.com. And all of the information is there. Y'all can book her to her upcoming shows, so you can go out and support, purchase some merchandise, like another way to support. I mean, they have no excuse at this point. They just need to do it like Nike.
Listen, like the church, the pastor says at church, won't you come? Won't you come? Come on in. Come on in the room. Will there be one? Will there be one? Yes.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Amen. I don't know if y'all picked up on that, but if you go to church, I know you picked up on that.
Oh, goodness.
And then what is the, new music that's out that we want to make sure that everybody's streaming?
I just completed my album. It's 10 songs, singer-songwriter. It's my entire band, all 12 members. All 11 member. I'm the 12th member. All 11 members of my band. I have a horn section, trombone, trumpet, saxophone, bass guitar, lead guitar, organ, piano, auxiliary, drums, 3 backup singers. Yeah. And so it's all of us. And the album itself, I appreciate it so much because each song is a different genre of music. And then there are genres of music that are mixed with other genres of music. So for one song, I'm rapping and singing classical at the same time, you know. And another song, then we have a reggae sound, and then another song we have a classical sound, and then the other song we have jazz, and we have this and we have that. So it's definitely something that I want everybody to be able to listen to. It's timeless music. It's music from my ancestors. It's music from my soul. So that will be coming out this year, as well as me having a music festival in the city in October. It's called, the name of the festival is Motherland. And so we'll have vendors, food trucks, people walking on stilts, fire breathers, dancers, drummers, DJs, everything that you need. Yes, so at the same time, all at the same time. And so I'm going to be doing that as well. So please look out for the album. I have the music festival coming up this year as well. I definitely want you guys to be there. We're going to work something out where I got some ideas for how I can, we can work together on promotion and stuff for that as well. My merchandise line is coming out. I'm shooting a music video. My music video for my single Emergency will be out as well. My music video Ninja 2 will be out as well. That's another one of my singles. So I've been doing a lot of work, and now it's time for it to come to fruition. It's time for y'all to see all the things that I've been working on. I took this time during this pandemic to work on me. And now y'all get a chance to see the finished product.
Can't wait. Said congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, Grammy.
Listen, I have to get a Grammy just so that my grandma can see me on stage. That's what I'm doing for. Because that lady right there is the love of my life. And she has been telling me that she's been telling me all the things that I'm doing. Mm-hmm. She already spoke it into fruition when I was, like they would say, knee high to a grasshopper. So Grammy is on her list. So I'm gonna get a Grammy from a Grammy. How about that?
It's already done. We're just waiting for it to come through. Kind of like
right. Yeah, we're just waiting for the check to clear. Yeah, it's already deposited. We just waiting for the check to clear. Right.
It's over. And I'll be right there. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, I did an interview with. She is the sweetest person ever. We just like this, y'all. We just like this.
Yeah, we go way back. Way back.
Girl, you don't know what.
We go way back.
For sure. I mean, I'm so grateful that you were able to come on the platform, share your story. I love talking to you. It was truly, personally, from the bottom top to the side of my heart, it has been a pleasure.
Good. It's been a pleasure for me. I'm grateful to have you guys. The platform that you're creating it's very monumental. I can see the vision. Mm-hmm. And so if the vision is there, then the provision has already been made. And so you guys are going to be so monumental to our community, and what you're doing is some really great work. So of course I'm going to be a part of it. It's the village, baby. You got to be a part of the village.
Listen, it's all of us in the village. They just don't know. We might not know everybody, but we're going to get to know everybody.
Right.
So is there anything else that you wanted to add?
I can't thank you enough. I want to thank everybody who has tuned in, who's watching. If there's any artists out there and you're feeling like giving up, please don't. We need you, and stop waiting to release your artwork and your music. Just release it into the world and let God take care of the rest. Don't keep sitting on it and waiting for the opportunity, the perfect time to be able to do it. The time is now. Like I said, the change is here. Ain't gonna come. The change is now. The time is now to do it. So don't give up. Please don't give up on your dreams. Please, 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 please keep pushing forward. It's hard, but you're built for it. If it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth it, you know? So for any of the artists that have tuned in and are watching, just please take that. Please take that with you wherever you go. Continue to search for who it is that you are, because it's only one of you on this earth, and that's what makes you special. And so I love each and every one of you. Please, please go to www.ancestralfunk.com, purchase some merchandise. www.racewithoutism.com, see how you can become a part of the movement, how you can become a change agent. The music's on the way. The live performances are on the way. The merch is on the way. So everybody just sit tight. It's coming very, very soon.
I love it. I'm getting pumped right now. I'm excited. I'm like, oh, it's coming. She said it's coming. It's gonna come. You got me.
Oh goodness. You're good.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much, Siobhan, for coming out.
Thank you.
And we're gonna do our closing. Thank you.
I love you guys.
Love you too. You guys, I am just overfilled and I'm just filled all the way up with just happiness, joy. I enjoyed everyone that I interviewed today. I appreciate all of our viewers for rocking with us, for following us, for supporting us. Everyone that tunes in on Tuesdays and on Thursdays, and they make sure to comment, to engage with us as well. We really appreciate you. We have so many more things in store for you. I hope you guys are staying tuned and staying up to date on all the things that we have to offer. This is our season 2 finale. So you guys won't be tuning in with us next Thursday, unfortunately, but make sure that you guys are what? Following us on Instagram and Facebook. Yes, make sure you guys are following us, and make sure that you also subscribe to our YouTube channel, FM Corporation. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So make sure you guys are doing those things so that you can know on April 15th, we will be back. We're going to have some hot new heat for you, and we're super excited to share it with you. So guys, make sure that you guys are following, turn on the post notification, and I will see you on April 15th. Oh, before we go, Althea Weller said monumental. These interviews keep getting gooder and gooder every week. Great show, Brittni. Thank you so much, Althea. Y'all, if you tuned in on one of my other interviews with Althea and Ross Beauty, make sure that you guys know she did send me some of her products, because I did win the giveaway that I gave the answer away to all of you guys. And I actually am wearing her shea butter right now on my arm. Again, y'all can't smell it, but I smell amazing. I'm glowing. Do you guys see my face? I have Lavish Boutique on my face, her products. Make sure that you guys are reaching out to us and, following us. And then if you guys do want to be featured, send us a DM, send us an email, and we will make sure to get back to you so that maybe you can be featured at Bump on the Spot with me, Brittni Lawrence. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. See you next time. Bye.
Trey made this beat.